Hi, this is Laura Turner, and today we're going to talk about how to write a good plot. A good plot, as opposed to just a plot, is a plot in which every incident happens for a reason. And in fact, the incidents will stack up against one another to reach a climactic moment of aha at the end. After you see a good movie or a good mystery or a good play, you usually say, oh, I see how everything added up to meet that end. So a plot can make your play or your story something that is very entertaining to the reader and that the reader wants to go back and read it again. So make sure, first of all, that your incidents follow each other in a trigger heap fashion. What I mean by trigger heap is if I hold a gun and I shoot the gun, someone's going to fall over in a heap. So an action creates a reaction. If someone falls over in a heap, that becomes the trigger for the next action, which is someone comes to pick that person up and carry them to the hospital, we hope. So you have triggers leading to heaps, leading to new triggers, and then your plot has to sort of fall on itself in that fashion. Okay. So do that and you will be able to keep your audience hooked, which is my second point about making a good plot. You want to end your scenes and your chapters leaving the audience or reader wanting more. It's the commercial break at the end of Deal or No Deal and the end of Who's Smarter Than a Fifth Grader, right? We want to see the next question. And so you have to keep your plot moving in that fashion. So if you think of it in that very basic, simple game show kind of way, that's what I mean by hooking. Finally, in a good plot, you're going to tie together all of the aspects of your plot into the climax, and the climax is going to be a result of everything that you've laid down before. A good way to figure out how to make your incidents add up like this is to actually take your ending, especially if you think your ending isn't working. Take your ending and then work your way back through the story in a descending order. So take your very final action and see how the incidents that you wrote before are leading up to that end. So for example, by looking at the play or the story backwards, you can see what is needed to propel it forwards. So give that a try and see if that doesn't work for you. And hopefully you can make a very good plot.